Introducing the Ecoflow Delta 2 Max Solar Generator, a 2400 watt gas-free solar generator ideal for home backup and replacing a 2000 watt gas-powered generator, which I have right here. This generator right here is one I carry around in my truck. I use it at the hunting lease. I use it to power my trailer. Sometimes I'll use it for just being on the road somewhere and need to charge my batteries. There's no sun out, so I can't use the solar panels and whatnot. So that goes with me pretty much everywhere. You can see it's kind of scuffed up and whatnot. It's because it rides in the back of my truck all the time. Gas generators, however, create many physical and environmental issues, including pollution from the fumes and sound and inconveniences with storing gasoline and maintenance, because if the gasoline gets too old in this thing, it doesn't run correctly. Sometimes it won't even start. And of course, you can't use this indoors. This solar generator battery pack, of course, will be able to use indoors. Indoors of a tent, maybe, if you're camping, if you're sleeping in the back of your truck or sleeping in your van or something like that. You would have to set this outside to run it. Charging station, charging batteries, maybe even a heater or something like that. This one you don't have to do that with. As a powerful 2400 watt solar generator, power station, the Delta 2 Max solves these issues, achieving the same results as a gas generator in the same size, which are these two right here. This was sent to me by Ecoflow, so a special shout out and a thanks to them for sending me this power station. I'm going to go around it real quick and show you what all it has. So that's the front of it right here. You power it on by pressing this button. Power the screen off and on. Same kind of standard screen as a lot of the generators have. This is a USB-C 100 watt port right here, and it was two of them, USB-C 100 watt ports. Two USB-A's and two USB-A 3.0 fast charging. It also has Bluetooth pairing. I haven't tried to pair it to my Bluetooth yet, but do that here in a minute. It is stackable, so I've got a second battery attached to it right now, as you can see. You can put a third battery on it as well. It's got these very beefy proprietary plugs and cables that allow you to add up to 2 batteries, thus extending the life of the main battery. Both of these batteries internally are 2048 watt hours. So combining them together, you get 4,096. That's it, if I can math today. So you can see right there, if I can get close enough to it, capacity is 40 amps, 2,000 watt hours, 40 amp hour battery. Rechargeable lithium ion battery pack is 2,000. You could add another 2,000 to it, thus making it about 6,100 or so, 6,200 watt hours. It's got a really convenient storage bin in the top of it here. The second battery is just a battery. It doesn't have all the ports or whatnot on it. And I'll show you the back of it here in a second. And of course, instead of running it with gasoline when you're out during the day, you can plug your solar panel into it and solar charge control it. It's got a built-in MPP charge controller and will solar charge this battery, which charges the other 2 batteries. You only have to have 1 port in it. Let's look at the back of it real quick. All right, this is the back of it here. Got a light shining on it because it's in the shade of the patio right now. Ecoflow claims this is the world's fastest recharging speed. AC plus solar dual charge in 0 to 80% in only 43 minutes, 4 times faster than the industry standard. These are your PV1 and PV2, so you can plug in up to 2 solar panels into it. Of course, you can charge it from home AC. Of course, if you're out in the woods camping and whatnot, you're not going to have this available to you. But if you have shore power or something, part of the day or whatever, you can always use that. Charge it up before you leave for your camping trip on your house energy. This is the 12 volt out with a standard cigarette lighter adapter plug there and 2 round modular ports there. You can turn those off and on by hitting those buttons there. So that's the back, but you can see that the back of the extra battery itself doesn't have any of that. So all of the ports are on the main battery, and the extra battery, up to 2 extra batteries. I only have 1 right now, but I can of course add a second one to it. I probably will go buy that myself, actually. I'd like to have 6,000 watts of battery power without the fumes and the noise of the generator. Ecoflow claims there is a 10-year lifespan on these 2 kilowatt LFP batteries, and that they're lighter than other LFP batteries on the market. This Delta Max 2 is a brand new version that was just released in May of 2023, and they have a sale running for 5% off from May 25th to June 25th. Check the link in the description below. You can use the coupon code of HAMRadio5 to save 5% off of this battery station and several other accessories that go with it. If you're looking for something that is quieter, uses no fuel, than a gasoline-powered generator, I'm not going to replace my gas generator with this, but I'm going to have this as another option. I'll still keep the gas-powered generator in the truck, but I will have this as an option too. And my own personal preference is to take this out to a POTA and plug my KPA 500 into it for a 500 watt amplifier on a Parks on the Air activation. I want to see how long that thing will last. Of course, you're not going to have to worry about the noise. We're always having at field day, we're always running generators out at the hunting lease, and we're always having a problem with RFI. That generator, that gasoline-powered generator, does produce RFI. Now, my tests in the past of other solar generators and power stations have also produced RFI. However, it's probably going to be, it might be a wash, I don't know, because the KPA 500 amplifier that I have is 110 volt AC powered. So I'm going to have to use the inverter that's built into the battery pack to the power station to charge it. But it'll be an interesting experiment to see. I have used that one when we were at Outer Banks a couple years ago. We had the KPA 500 attached to the hex beam with the IC7300, and we used that generator. We got about 550 watts out of it on single sideband. It worked great, so I'm very much looking forward to trying this one, seeing how long it lasts, seeing how much quieter it is, because you don't have generator hum in the background. Might be some RFI. That's going to be a good experiment to test, but definitely won't have that generator hum in the background. Don't have to worry about powering it with gasoline. Oh, my talking points are blowing away. And I can set out the solar panel if it's a nice day outside and bring in power to this at the same time that I'm using it. So look for another video on that soon. Special thanks and shout out once again to Ecoflow for sending me this system. Let me know in the comments below what type of tests and other follow-up videos you would like to see on this one. And check the link in the description below for the 5% discount code that lasts until June 25th of 2023, 73.